Hey guys, 7W Rocks here, and I'm finally back from my Ring of Honor weekend. The show was last night, just Conquest Tour, so it was just a live event, but it was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I can talk about my experiences in this video, and I'm really glad that I got to go because it was a really fun event. Nothing like too crazy happened, but just the entire experience. I love going to Ring of Honor, and I got to sit right next to the guardrail where they were coming out for their entrances and stuff, and I got to slam on the guardrail, and I've never got to do that before. And I just love Ring of Honor. It's a great, great experience. Some of the fans are absolutely out of their minds, but that's what I love about it. So basically, just going through the day, I'll just start right before the meet and greet. Also, just want to point out, Ring of Honor, please post this stuff on the website. They never posted on the website what the meet and greet was, what time it was, who would be involved and whatnot. They never did that, and I just really don't understand that because some people either don't have Twitter or they didn't think to check it to see it. And maybe they might have just skipped the meet and greet. But a lot of people had shown up, but I'm just thinking, why would you not put it on the website and let people know, okay, the meet and greet's happening, this how much, blah, blah, blah. But they put it on Twitter, like, once. I think they replied to one person saying who was going to be, and then they replied to two people, me included, on what the times would be for it. So, just Ring of Honor, come on. But I met 5 wrestlers at the meet and greet, and I'm just going to go out of order. I'm just going to go, save the best for last, and, but all of them were super nice. So first, I met Moose, and he put to Daniel. Moose looks like he's got a black tooth. I like it. But he was really cool, and I was able to tell him happy birthday. It was his birthday yesterday. So I went up to him, I shook his hand, and I was like, I hope you're having a good birthday. And he said, thanks, I really appreciate it. It would be nice to get some gold tonight, because he was in the instant reward match. So we had the possibility of winning the World Heavyweight Championship, and he was like, that'd be a really good birthday present if I got the World Championship. And I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Thinking to myself, that's not going to happen. It's a live event, but, I'll play along. But, yeah, he was cool. He was really nice, and I got a good picture with him, I thought. So I'm really glad that I got to meet him because I think he's going to be really, really big success in Ring of Honor and Japan. Next, I met the Motor City Machine Guns, who were really cool. Alex Shelley especially was really nice. I went up to them and I shook both their hands and I basically said, I'm so happy you guys are back together. I'm really looking forward to your matches now. And they were really appreciative. They were like, thanks, man. Chris Sabin asked me when I had started watching them, and I said 2009 because that's when I started watching TNA, so about that time. And Shelley said something to Sabin about, like, that's the time they were, really starting to hit in TNA. And I think it was something like that. I honestly can't remember. I was pretty nervous, to be honest. But Shelley was really nice. I asked, can I come around the table and take a picture? And he was like, definitely, please, please, please do. And I got a picture with them, and they were like, thank you for the support, and they were really, really nice. And Shelley especially. So, and I've met Sabin before. I met him at a TNA event, but there's the autograph again. And yeah, they were really cool. And then, of course, the best for last, the Young Bucks, who just are awesome. I went up to them, and I shook both their hands, and Matt was like, have I seen you before? I feel like we've met. And I was like, yeah, All-Star Extravaganza 7, I was here, and I met you guys again. They were like, oh, that's right. Honestly, I don't know if they actually meant it, like if they actually did recognize me, but it was just really nice of them to say that. So I was like, yeah, I was here, and they were like, that was All-Star Extravaganza 7 was here, right? And I was like, yeah. And I showed them this photo. I passed the photos, and Matt laughed, and he was like, Nick, look at this. And then I had this on another photo, and I was like, I brought 2 photos. I know you're not supposed to sign them all. And they were like, dude, who cares? We'll throw in an extra one for free, or we'll throw in the 8x10 they provided for free. And I was like, yes, awesome. And so that was really nice of them, and they were like, yeah, dude, who even cares at this point, man? We're gonna sign everything for you. So once he had signed this, they were like, you like the Elite videos? And I was like, yeah, are you freaking kidding me? I love them. They're hilarious. And they were like, are you sub to the channel? And I was like, yeah, I just really like watching them. They're so funny. And they were like, we're going to film more with Kenny, hopefully. We haven't seen him in a while, and they're going to try at the Battle of the Super Juniors. So that was cool. That was what we talked about, basically, the Elite videos and such. And then they talked about this photo with each other. They were, wondering where this was taken. It was, in, a hotel room in, Tokyo or something, I think is what they said. And then this was the free 8x10. And they asked me what my name was and put Daniel, Too Sweet, Matt, and Nick Jackson. And then when I was, taking the picture with them, or I was like, can I take a picture with you, come around? And Matt was like, yeah, obviously, definitely, come on. And so I took the picture, and they were like, thank you so much for the support and stuff. Or when I was taking the picture with them, Nick was like, thank you so much for supporting us. And I was like, no problem, of course. Too Sweet got the picture, and shook their hands. And they're just really cool, really appreciative. And I was glad I actually got to talk to them because they did have a big line. Obviously, the Young Bucks. But I'm glad I got to talk about the Elite videos and such, and just all this great stuff. So I was really, really happy about that. And they were awesome. Everybody's nice. That's what I really like about Ring of Honor's meet and greets. Everyone I've met at them has been nice. They've never been like jerks or anything or like blown me off. TNA, I remember when I did that backstage thing, like none of them talked and none of them were interactive. I think except like EC3 and the Wolves maybe. And Anderson, I think. But yeah, Ring of Honor puts on some great meet and greets, and they're all really, really nice and interactive. And then after the meet and greet, I knew coming in I wanted this shirt, and this is the only thing I got. I wanted to get a DVD, but I was just like, no, I have plenty of DVDs. I don't need another DVD. So, but I did get this shirt, the Motor City Machine Guns one. It's like their new Ring of Honor shirt, so I was really happy to pick this up. And I think it looks awesome, the design. So nothing on the back though. But the event was great. The matches were good. Nothing like too crazy. There wasn't even the main event or standalone match that I thought was like, man, that was like the craziest match I've seen. But they were really good. My favorites probably Young Bucks versus Delirious and Cheeseburger. That was really fun. Lethal, the instant reward match was awesome. It should have main evented for some reason. I don't know. I know it's their feud. It's like a big feud for them, and it's like 2 years in the making, and Steve Corino's involved and such. But Whitmer versus Page in a street fight main evented, and that I really did not understand. I was like, why are these guys main eventing? Lethal won the instant reward match, so there wasn't even a title match. I was really disappointed about that. But so Lethal wins, and then basically like Moose had speared the ref on accident, so Todd came in, but like Jay Briscoe hit a J driller on Lethal, and he had him pinned like 1, 2, 3. The crowd chanted it, but the ref was knocked down. So Briscoe after the match was like, I pinned you. They all saw it, so I haven't gotten my rematch since I lost the belt. I want it now. And Lethal literally got his mic, said goodbye, and left. And I thought that was awesome. But yeah, Whitmer and Page main evented, and I didn't really get that. And it was a street fight. It wasn't the greatest street fight, to be honest. It had a few chairs, no kendo sticks. Like Page used somebody's sign, like a washboard, whatever, dry erase marker board, whatever. And he hit Whitmer with it a few times, and then the table at the end, Page speared him through a table to win it. So I was really surprised by that, honestly. I was like, I don't know why this is main eventing. I think it should have been the Lethal match, which was really, really good. Everybody got in some awesome spots, and I really enjoyed that. So, but every match did its job, and I was never bored during a single match, so I think that's really what makes the show good. So it was a good live event. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the return in November. And after that, I, went to the hotel room, and I, today I drove home, but little did I know that I'd be running into a few wrestlers again. So basically, we're going home. Me and my mom, my brother are driving home, and we stop off at this place called Buc-ee's. If you don't know what it is, it's like, I think they're only in Texas, maybe Louisiana. Basically a big grocery store. Their logo's a beaver. That actually has something to do with the story I'll get to later. But we stop off at this like grocery store, gas station type deal. I walk in, I'm walking with my mom, and I pass this guy, and I'm like, that has to be Cheeseburger. And my mom has no idea who that is, even though she saw the match, but she has no idea what I'm talking about. So I like think it's him, and I'm like, man, I don't want to go up to a guy and be like, are you Cheeseburger? And he'd be like, what are you talking about? But I was like, no, dude, that's him. So I go up to him, and I tap on him, and I'm like, hey, are you Cheeseburger, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, can I get a quick picture? He's like, yeah, sure. So we got a picture, and he was like, love your shirt, Insane shirt. And I was like, thank you. And I was like, I enjoyed the show last night. And he said, thanks. And that was it. Like, I walked away, and I was like, thank you so much for taking a picture with me. And he was like, yeah, he was really appreciative about it. So that was cool. I wish I had said I really enjoyed your match, but I don't know why I didn't. But I was like, yeah, man, I met a wrestler at a grocery store. It wasn't a wrestling event. Like, I met a wrestler there, so that was really cool. And I was with my brother, so I'm walking later with my mom, or going towards my mom, and I see the entrance, Rhett Titus and Will Ferrara come in. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Rhett Titus and Will Ferrara. So I followed them, and I like tap Rhett on the shoulder. I'm like, I don't mean to bother you, but can I just get a quick picture? And he's like, oh yeah, sure. So he's like, you want the beaver in it? So at Buc-ee's, they have these huge beaver stuffed animal things. And I'm like, sure, why not? So we get the beaver in the picture as we're like hugging him or whatever. So I'm like, thank you so much, Rhett. And I'm like, Will, can I have a picture too? So Will seemed pretty excited that I had asked for a picture. I didn't want to leave him hanging. So asked for a picture with him, and I got a picture of them. And they were really nice. They asked me, did you come to the Ring of Honor event? I was like, yeah, it was awesome. And Will was like, man, I'll get Rhett later. I'll get Rhett next time because he had lost to Rhett earlier or yesterday or the day before, whatever. And so I was like, yeah, it was an awesome event. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for taking pictures with me. And they were like, yeah, really appreciative of it. And, we said our goodbyes and I left. So I was really happy. I got to meet 3 wrestlers, just at a grocery store or whatever. And so that really, really capitalized, like, my Ring of Honor weekend. So it was awesome. So, and I met the legend Cheeseburger. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at 7WRocks. I'm sorry this went so long. I need to end this video now. But it was an awesome weekend, and I really enjoyed it. So thanks so much for watching. As always, have a nice day.